Allegiance by Ray.
Please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Now we need the approval of the March 12th regular meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion that we approve the March 12th regular meeting minutes.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Charla and a second by Clarissa. Voice vote. All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we're on to no action comments scheduling.
Yes, thank you. Let's see some upcoming events in the city on Saturday, April 17th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the South Salt Lake Community Center. There will be a free landscaping class. Individuals can sign up for that on the city's website at sslc.gov. And then on Saturday, April 19th from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. at Central Park is the Easter egg hunt and Tiny Tots Fair. You want to be on time for that. That goes quick, but there's plenty of other activities for the family, and that's a free event. And then on Tuesday, April 22nd from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 at the historic Scott School is the South Salt Lake Earth Day celebration. And there's plenty of activities on that. And that is also more information found on our website. And then on that same day, at the community center on April 22nd, there is a housing resource fair from 5 to 7 p.m. You can connect with resources and services available for community renters, homeowners, and you can find more information on our website about that. And then the next city council meeting will be in 3 weeks on April 23rd. And that's all I have. Thanks.
Thank you. And now on to public comments or questions. Please come to the podium if you have any comments or questions for us. Seeing that no one's coming forward,
I guess I'll make a public comment. This is my part. My name is Carice Thompson. I'm the outreach specialist for the Utah Office of State Treasurer. And tonight on your agenda, the mayor will be speaking briefly about a proclamation to celebrate Financial Literacy Awareness Month. My portion here is just to tell you guys that I hope that you will support the mayor in such an endeavor. Down in Washington County just yesterday, they were the first county in the state to pass a proclamation. Also on my off time, as you could say, I'm Councilmember Thompson of Clearfield City, and we were the first city in the state of Utah to pass a financial literacy proclamation. Our mission is quite simple at the Treasurer's Office. We want every Utahn to be financially successful. We know that Utahns right now are struggling day to day. Wallet Hub covered about a couple months ago that in the third and fourth quarter that Utahns had the most amount of household debt in the nation. You guys being South Salt Lake, you guys have a great platform and a great amount of people who really could benefit from you guys passing such a proclamation. The Treasurer's Office, we just finished up a virtual toolkit that you can access on our website, chocked full of resources. And I'm just here to say on behalf of Treasure Oaks that we're just here to partner and make sure that the cities who are the engine are respected. And hopefully we get your support in passing such a proclamation. Thank you so much for your time, council members and Mr. Chair.
thank you. Anyone else? Okay, now we'll move on to mayor comments.
Thank you. I just wanted to announce that the Finch Family Interim Non-Congregate Housing Facility ribbon cutting is Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025 at 2:30. The address is 310 West 3300 South. And then I just wanted to pay a little tribute to Ida Bickley, longtime resident. I actually was trying to think about when I met her, and I think it was in the public meetings for Granite. And she came to me before and said, Mayor, I have a lot to say tonight. Please don't put me in jail. And that's kind of how and then we've been close ever since. Just a little bit about her. This was kind of a fun fact I found out visiting her family a couple of Mondays ago, visiting her. She became one of the first female mechanics at Hill Air Force Base during World War II, breaking gender barriers and working on Air Force or jets. She dedicated countless hours to schools, libraries, hospitals, Boy Scouts, served for 37 years in the church's primary youth program for children with special needs, fought for community interests with the closure of Granite High and City Council and Planning Commission meetings, and known for her powerful voice and leadership. She volunteered with her daughter Lori at the Columbus Library before it was closed, and was awarded the Citizen of the Year in 2019. In 2020, we honored her and her daughter and named the Ida and Lori Bickley Park for their community dedication. She was 98 years old and she passed away the 29th of March. She'll be missed. She was a great lady and I was honored to know her.
Thank you. City Attorney comments?
Last week I referenced an election memo. I haven't got that over to you yet. I had to make a couple changes. You'll get that sometime this week.
Thank you. Financial literacy program by City Council. Oh, sorry, City Council comments first. Yes, right there. We'll start with Paul online.
No comment.
I just want to say that I got a privilege to know Ida, so if we could just honor her with a moment of silence, I appreciate that, please. Thank you.
Nothing for me tonight.
Nothing for me.
Nothing for me.
I just want to say Ida was special. She blessed my life. But if you knew Ida, she was also on social media. And I feel really lucky that I'm going to get to see all the comments that she's always made on my posts. She was full of just kind of some sass, and she'll be missed a lot, and my condolences to her family. I also wanted to point out at the last city council, we had a lady named Chanel who was talking about Senate Bill 158, and I wanted to assure everyone, we just kind of followed up. Our Promise program, which works with our youth here in South Salt Lake, goes above and beyond to make sure our kids are protected. They fingerprint and background check everyone, even the volunteers. So we're in good shape as far as that goes. So that's all.
And I have no comments.
Thank you. Now on to financial literacy proclamation by Mayor Wu.
It's kind of funny how the stars aligned. I had the opportunity of meeting Carice at the Circles graduation. We sat next to each other. He was there presenting as well. And we got to talking about this and I was like, oh, we absolutely should do this. Specifically, it's such a fine fit with our co-op. So a proclamation of the mayor of the city of South Salt Lake declaring April as Financial Literacy Month. Whereas the city of South Salt Lake has its core 3 promises. Every child has the opportunity to attend and graduate from college. Every resident has a safe, clean home and neighborhood, and everyone has the opportunity to be healthy and to prosper. And whereas the city believes that encouraging and improving financial literacy, defined in the national standards for personal financial education as the ability to use knowledge and skills to manage one's financial resources effectively for lifetime financial security, is key to its promises to help every child attend and graduate from college and to help everyone be healthy and prosper. And whereas since around the year 2000, April has been recognized as Financial Literacy Month, and in 2003, the United States Senate issued a resolution declaring April as National Financial Literacy Month. And whereas improving financial literacy empowers people to make better informed everyday money decisions and build a strong foundation to support various life goals by understanding how to earn, save, invest, borrow, and budget. And whereas financial literacy is essential to ensure that individuals are prepared to manage money, credit, and debt, and become responsible workers, heads of households, investors, entrepreneurs, business leaders, and community members. And whereas the city encourages everyone to increase their financial literacy, be actively engaged in growing their self-sufficiency, as it will improve our community and strengthen the economy. And whereas Promise South Salt Lake offers support to community members by offering financial literacy workshops, one-on-one financial coaching, and other programs and services that support the financial well-being of community members. And whereas to reduce barriers to access and ensure all community members have the opportunity to engage in the development of their own financial well-being programs and services are offered throughout various locations, including the Promise South Salt Lake Co-op. And whereas in recognition of the importance of financial literacy, the city seeks to highlight and celebrate the partnerships, programs, and services that equip our community members with essential financial skills. And now therefore, I, Sheree Wood, Mayor of the City of South Salt Lake, do hereby proclaim that the month of April shall be known as Financial Literacy Month. Call upon the residents, visitors, government agencies, public and private institutions, businesses, and schools in South Salt Lake to commit to empowering community members to learn the essential principles of smart money management and to obtain and follow a current financial plan. Thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. And now on to action items underneath unfinished business. We have item 1 with Terry Addison, Chief Addison. We already talked about this in the previous meeting. Do we need to recap or? Okay, if you do a quick summary.
Chief Addison, South Salt Lake Fire Department. What you have in front of you is a resolution approving and authorizing the mayor to execute an amended interlocal agreement between the cities of Bluffdale, Draper, Murray, South Jordan, South Salt Lake, West Jordan, Sandy, West Valley, or otherwise known as Metro Fire Agency. This interlocal agreement solidifies some of the interlocal agreement and the amended versions that we had previously that covers some joint purchasing with these other agencies. It lays out the operations board, which are the fire chiefs, to an advisory role to the appointed trustees from each municipality. Do you have any questions?
No questions. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve a resolution approving and authorizing the mayor to execute and amend interlocal agreement among Bluffdale City, Draper City, Murray City, South Jordan City, South Salt Lake City, West Jordan City, Sandy City, and West Valley City regarding an interlocal entity known as the Metro Fire Agency.
I'll second.
That is a motion by Clarissa and a second by Corey. And we will have a voice vote starting with Paul online.
Yes.
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 Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Now on to new business.
Yes, thank you. Before you is a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign an interlocal agreement with Salt Lake County to conduct the 2025 election for the city. This is a pretty standard agreement that we've put before you before. Couple things to note. We will have a budget amendment to pay for the software for ranked choice voting in this fiscal year. The county is requiring us to pay that by March 30th. This is a software that they've already purchased. So, I'm sorry, May 30th. They've already purchased this, so it's up to the cities to pay for that. That's part of the reason why we bring this before you. And then also to note that the cost to run the election has gone up quite a bit for a number of reasons, just inflation and other things that the county has told us. So I believe in 2023, our final cost was about $35,000. And you can see on Exhibit B of this resolution of the interlocal agreement, I believe it'll be anywhere from $49,000 to $56,000 for the general election costs, and then that additional amount for the ranked choice voting, which we still save quite a bit by not holding the primary. That is quite expensive to hold those primary, and it depends on the number of cities that participate. So we are still saving, and unless something changes with the legislators, this probably will be our last year that we'll hold ranked choice voting, because that does end in 2026. So by 2027, when we do another municipal election, that probably won't be an option, unless something changes. But I'm happy to answer any questions. We do need to get this back to the county by May 1st. So if you want to put this to your next meeting, that's fine.
I do have some additional information at Conference of Mayors. This was one of our agenda items, and they discussed that the increase came from an audit that was done on how much it cost for them to run the elections. And so that's kind of also what this increase came from, was that they had not been charging adequate amounts.
I'll entertain a motion to move this to our next meeting.
I'll make a motion that we move this item to our next, to unfinished business on our April 23rd regular meeting.
I'll second.
That was a motion by Charlotte and a second by Clarissa. All those in favor?
Yes.
Thank you. And now I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting. I'll second.
That was a motion by Clarissa and a second by Corey. All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.